Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Overcoming. So, again, it's a Wednesday habit every 2 p.m. You're now seeing me here in Coaching Think Talk through Life Coach Philippines for this session on overcoming. Uh, Coaching for overcoming. So this coaching conversation is for every individual, especially parents who are facing a lot of challenges, in life of different forms, yet they want to come out as the best version of themselves. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you're coming from today. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help more individuals who might be needing of what I'm going to be sharing for this afternoon. You may also give some shout outs to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring messages. We all need that today to be inspired because of this, dahil sa ating situation with the pandemic. So if you're watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay so that I'll know that you were able to catch this video. I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. If you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. It's another 2 p.m. and it's our Wednesday 2 p.m. habit, and I hope you have your tea with you have your coffee, you have your favorite drinks with you. Kasi po ito yung 2 p.m. is what we call an unholy hour. Ito yung talagang people are naantok dito sa oras na ito. And here in Tacloban City, we are celebrating the Leyte landing. So, we have a local holiday this afternoon. So, alam ko yung mga tao medyo on a chill mode ngayon eh. So, I just hope makapag-relax with the stresses that's have been happening. So, welcome to this coaching for overcoming. And this afternoon, we're going to be talking about self-depreciation. Self-depreciation. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw yung nagde-depreciate. So, kung may value, sabihin na natin ang value ng sarili mo is 2,000 pesos. Pag nagsi-self-depreciate siya, nagiging either 1,000 or 1,500 or 1,000. So, ganun siya in terms of money. No? So, that's what we're going to be talking this afternoon. But before that, maybe there are people who will be logging in and this is shared with you and you're not familiar with me. Let me just give you a brief background of myself. So I am a certified co-actively co-create life coach. I'm also a certified mental health coach. I am a Master Builder Apprentice to Master Coach is Master Builder Apprenticeship Program on OJT now. And we build a tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I am also a scholar to Master Coach is 6 steps to six-figure public speaking career training. And I am the founder and the creator of my nth attempt to parenthood. This is a coaching community that seeks to empower every parent to take a stand in mental health for themselves and their children. I am also, aside from being a wife and being a mother to three young adults, I am also an entrepreneur. So before that, I am until now a registered nurse with almost 22 years of hospital work experience, but I shifted myself to entrepreneurship, and currently I am a wellpreneur and I'm the owner of the Health and Wellness Coaching Center here in Tacloban City. This is the first life coaching hub here in Tacloban. So it is my joy and it's my honor to really like invite you, if you are from Tacloban and you're watching, I'm giving a free discovery call. You can just PM me so that we'll get into a coaching session. Malaman mo, ma-experience mo, ano yung sinasabing coaching session na yan? Ano yung sinasabi ni coach na discovery call? So, it's free. So, hop in, like enlarge yourself and try to experience what is it all about. So you can also refer some friends to me who wanted to experience life coaching sessions. Okay? So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. And I can see in the screen, no, in my cell phone, we have here. Thank you, Coach Sean Dihoya for joining me. We have also Coach Ann Cabel. Okay, so we have Coach Ann, and I just pray that you just tag your friends if there's anyone who, when you catch this, no, and you're seeing other people um, like really needing such a sharing, no, yung ating ngayong hapon, you can connect, you can just send them the link so that they can watch this particular episode. Okay. Yes, go, Coach Sean. Good afternoon. So let's start. Okay, let's begin. But before that, as I've said, we are here. Sorry, we are in this session of overcoming. At pag sinabi nating overcoming, ibig sabihin you're able to deal with, you're able to overcome, you're able to surpass. So whatever it is that you're facing right now, kung ano man yung kinakaharap mo, whatever struggles, whatever challenges, whatever situation that you have, one pretty sure thing that I know, every one of us are designed to overcome. And that's what we're going to be talking, because a lot of us forget that. We forget that we are actually designed to overcome. And oftentimes than not, we give up even before we start, taking action for whatever situation to really like bring clarity and solutions, no, to some struggles that we are facing. Minsan nauna tayong mag-give up eh. We forgot that our basic design is actually to overcome. Okay, so that's what I am emphasizing every Wednesday at 2 p.m. I talk about different situations and struggles and challenges that you and I can overcome. Okay, so but before that, let me ask you to focus on what I'm going to be sharing. Give this time to yourself to really like listen, and you get your pack my bag moment. So your pack my bag moment is something that you're able to resonate with. It's something that you were able to connect with, and it is something that open up your thoughts and your mind, and you said, pwede ko palang gawin yun. It's an aha moment. Maybe you got some breakthrough knowledge. Maybe you got some deep connection and realization to the things that I'm going to be sharing. And if you got that, type it in your timeline, share it so that you can have deeper understanding more of it. Kasi nga po pag sinishare natin where we are really typing it in, no, we're thinking about it more and we're getting more insight. At the same time, we also are able to bless other people whom you and I never know is really needing the message. Di ba? Di ba may mga experience tayo na nag-post lang tayo something at sabi, may mga nagko-comment, agree. Yes. So those are people who are connecting and relating. Okay? So get your pack, my bag moment. Okay? So let's begin with this question. What compliment have been said to you? Ano yung mga isang bagay na mga affirmation compliments na sinabi sa iyo? Have you been told, "Wow, you're so handsome. Wow, you're so beautiful. Wow, you're really my idol. You're good looking, you're intelligent, you're smart." Diba? How did you do that? Ikaw na talaga, idol. Diba? Maraming mga kaibigan tayo nagsasabi ng ganyan. Kaya mo to, you're a very strong person. You're dynamic, you're so intelligent. Okay? So, when you get to hear those compliments, how did you reply? Okay? Paano po kayo nag-reply? Did you say, welcome? Or did you say otherwise? So, I remember when I was still, in my elementary and high school days, I have known of someone na pag sinabihan siya, you're so pretty, yung kanyang sinasabi or anything positive things, the person would always reply like, iniinsulto mo ba ako? Maganyan. O kaya, hindi naman totoo yan. Sabi, ang ganda-ganda mo naman. Ay, nako, ano lang yan? Ano lang yan? Naligo lang ako. Or pag sinabi, you're so intelligent, naka-jackpot lang ako. Diba? How many of you, or have you ever experienced doing that yourself, no? Ikaw mismo ang nagsasabi, naku, hindi naman totoo yan. Somebody, somebody would say, you look good, you're so intelligent, you're so talented, and oftentimes when we're being praised, when compliment is being said to us, we reply differently. So have you ever had that experience? Ilan na yung nag-experience mo na sinabihan ka ng isang compliment at iba yung ni-reply mo? Okay, can you connect with this one? Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about this afternoon. It's called the self-depreciation. Okay, self-depreciation. Hello, Coach Nords from Bukidnon. Thank you for joining me. Tinatanong ko, Coach Nords, no? If ever you were given a compliment, what compliment had been said to you and how did you reply? Paano mo sinagot? Okay? Minsan kasi sinabi, ano ba, gino-joke mo lang ako pag sinabi, you're so beautiful. Hindi naman. Ano lang. Hindi naman. Ay, naku, wag mong sabihin yan, ikaw talaga. O minsan, gino-joke mo ba ako? O minsan, tayo mismo sasabi, naku, ito yung dream ko, pero hindi talaga, hindi ko kaya yan kasi ganito, ganito. So, oftentimes and not, people move into such a type of reply. Okay? So, self-depreciation is an act of undermining your authority by claiming to be wrong, denying oneself of credit, and is focused on shame and unworthiness. So, this is a choice, okay? This is an act of undermining. Ibig sabihin, binababa mo, okay, yung sarili mo, okay, by claiming to be wrong. So, for example, sinabi, naku, pumasa ka sa exam. Naku, nag-top ka pa. Ay, naku, tsamba lang yan. Instead of thinking, yeah, kaya nga ako nag-top kasi nga nag-aral ako, nagsunog ako ng kilay, sabi nga nila. No? But oftentimes than not, we move into self-depreciation, we deny ourselves of credit, and we are focused on shame and unworthiness. Nakakahiya kasi pag sinabi mong, yeah, yeah, I'm so proud of myself na nag-top ako sa exam or I did this well. So oftentimes, it is manifested to self-deprecating humor. Ito yung patawa, parang sense of humor, no? Ang ginagamit natin, nagjo-joke lang, but it is actually a joke that put our own selves down. Or we put ourselves, hindi naman down, but a little bit lower. Nilo-lower natin yung ating level. So, mostly, self-deprecating humor, ito yung mga nagiging, how do you call it, parang nagiging escape, nagiging manifestation siya of self-depreciation. Okay? So, ikaw na mismo, this is a learned reflex actually. So, the science for this is that it is actually a learned reflex. Di ba pag nagsabi sa'yo, wow, ang galing-galing mo naman. And you would always say, naku, wala yun. Ano lang kasi, ganito kasi. Kasi tinulungan naman ako, ganyan-ganyan. It may be true, but not to the extent wherein you are removing, okay, your value as a person. And many science or research have shown that this is actually a learned reflex. It's a learned reflex, and basically the brain is acting this way because it looks into the environment and try to see if it's a friendly environment, because a lot of times when you like when you express something, no, or you're being complimented and you won't do anything about it, there is a sense, no, na hindi ka safe sa space. Okay, so usually the brain would look into bakit nagkakaroon tayo ng self-deprecating humor, no? Yung patawa lang, joke lang. Naku, ako kasi, si self kasi, hindi kasi ganyan eh. Si self kasi, hindi kaya yan. Si self kasi, ganito. So, ginagawa natin yan because the brain is acting to protect you. Ini-scan niya yung environment, and when you feel like it's not a safe space, pinuput up niya yung guard, lumalabas siya self-deprecating for you to be protected from not being liked, okay, in the or being misinterpreted or being judged or being called conceited by people in your space. So this is self-deprecating. So oftentimes na to, ginagawang joke. Sabi nga dito sa picture, no, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm so awful at that. So, for example, nako, bakit mo naman ginawa? Ha, hello, ito yung ginawa mo, no? Anong nangyari? No? Kasi awkward. You made them, like something happened, no? And you would always say, ikaw na mismo tumatawag, binibigay mo as a joke, and you say, I am so awful at that. So, ikaw mismo, put yourself down. That's self-deprecating, and it is a self-deprecating humor. Dinadaan sa joke. Okay? Dinadaan sa joke. So self-deprecating humor harms mental well-being by lowering the self-esteem. Ito na yun na nangyayari. Self-talk, especially if it's consistent, continuous self-talk na negative self-talk will influence your self-esteem. And it will change the perception of it will change your perception of yourself, and eventually the perception of the way you see the world. And so when you are consistently doing a negative self-talk of lowering yourself, self-deprecating, your self-esteem will go down. It will lead to less optimism or You become less optimistic. So when you're less optimistic, that means you're less hopeful. You don't look at things positively. So ang nangyayari, you are prone to anxiety and depression. And I do remember, no, having the mental model masterclass and being trained and being a master builder apprentice by Master Coach A. And through her studies that she's been sharing with us, no, international studies that we share with us, she said that our brain is actually designed for positive thoughts. And many of the brain cells would die if we think negatively. At nagiging negative pattern siya of dialogue in the brain. And when there's negative dialogue, it definitely will deplete our energy because it's a negative energy na bumabalik at pumapalik sa'yo. Okay? So, self-deprecating humor. So, itong mga joke-joke lang, naku pare, ikaw naman, ang galing mo. Tapos sasabihin, hay, naku, minsan nag-open up tayo ng isang joke, naku, ang galing-galing kong sumayaw talaga. Pero kasi may partner kasi ako magaling. Okay? Hindi kasi ako yon yung partner ko ganyan. Ah, you're good. Ah, hindi, that's my dad's, namana ko lang to. Sabi kasi ng tatay ko, mga ganon. So we are in that mode, no, of self-deprecating, lowering our own value. And oftentimes, I would see, how can you make people see your value if you yourself does not believe or doesn't even know of your value? So importante that we become mindful if we are already doing self-deprecating thought or self-deprecating humor. Lumalabas lang siya sa joke, pero masakit yun. And definitely, yung sinabi mong joke is not even lifting you up, but rather putting yourself down. Okay? So, what are the signs and symptoms no na pag ikaw talaga ay prone to self-deprecating? What is the of signs of self-deprecation? Okay? First is you can take a compliment. Nahiyang-hiya ka talaga dun pag binibigyan ka ng isang compliment. Nakakahiya. No? Pag may sinabi sa'yo, you're so pretty. Ayoko na magpakita kasi ayoko. Sasabihin na naman niya ako maganda ako. Sasabihin naman niyang um, uh, good ako. Sabihin naman niyang idol niya ako. Nakakahiya naman. Because oftentimes nandun tayo sa self-doubt. We are in a space of self-doubt and we can't even believe that other people are seeing the good things in us when we ourselves can't see that, no? So when you can't take a compliment, there's a sign already of self-deprecation. Another is you instinctively downplay yourself. So kahit yun ay magandang ginawa mo, sasabihin mo, kasi tinulungan naman niya ako. Kasi actually yung idea hindi akin, sa kanya yun. When the purpose is actually to share the spotlight with someone, that's good. But if it's a purpose of tinatanggal mo yung spotlight sa'yo kasi nahihiya ka at ayaw mo sa pressure, no? At binibigay mo sa iba, that's one thing. That's another story. So when you instinctively downplay yourself, ako kasi ganun kasi. Okay? Hindi ko kasi ano yan eh. Nagawa ko lang naman yan kasi kasama ko yung kaibigan. It may be true. But at this point, okay, at that point, basically, lahat ng ginagawa natin is because we willed ourselves to do it. We are in control of ourselves. If you are a one person who are very sure of yourself, you know how much you've put into a project, and you know that you deserve. Okay, you deserve the appreciation, and you deserve to be recognized for the work that you do. And thirdly, you believe promoting oneself will make you disagreeable. So, kaya nga natatakot, no? Pag sabihin, ang galing ko talaga dito. Alam mo, nagawa ko yun kasi ito kasi yung ginawa ko. So, natatakot tayo na matawag tayong conceited. Or you believe promoting oneself will make you, people will not like you. People will be overwhelmed sa galing mo. Kaya, binababa mo na lang yung sarili. And that is really one thing, no? One thing that we need to look into. Because we are in control of our lives. We should first believe ourselves, look at our values rather than waiting for other people. If we don't recognize our value, if we don't recognize our worth, how would we expect other people to do that, to recognize it too? Okay, so those are the signs. Pag medyo sinabi ni Coach Marife, you can take a compliment. You just have to really look into yourself, be mindful, kasi pumapasok na tayo sa self-deprecation. And what are the dangers of self-deprecation? Okay, self-deprecation, as I've said, will lower your self-esteem, will put yourself down, and then eventually you become less energetic, less optimistic. At ang nangyayari, you're prone to anxiety and depression. You're prone to look at other people, try to see if you're pleasing them. And it will cage you. It will cage you. So what are the tips to overcome self-depreciation or self-deprecation? So, eto, no, is being really authentic. Sabi dito sa picture, no, if you want to say thank you for listening, then say it authentically. Say it with all honesty. When you say, salamat ha, sinamahan mo ko friend. Yung hindi na, don't say sorry ha, I'm just really rambling. Wala namang sense yung sinasabi ko. So, inuunahan na natin yung sarili natin in a negative way. So, what are the tips to overcome? I'm going to share to you the three G's. G as in go. The three G's in overcoming self-depreciation. Una is give time to know you. Bakit nga ba nagsa-self-depreciate ka? What are you fearful of? What are you trying to protect? Okay? What are you trying to protect? Na bakit hindi mo ma-embrace ang compliment, or you can even say one good thing about yourself when you're being asked. Minsan sinasabi tayo, I'm fine. Minsan sabi, kumusta ka? I'm fine. Yung iba na, kumusta ka? Eto, ganun pa rin. Instead of telling people, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm so excited with my life. Ayaw natin, baka ma-overwhelm yung kausap natin, nag-worry tayo sa ibang tao. Hindi natin naalala na we are harming ourselves first. So give time to know you, give time to know your value, give time to know your worth, give time to truly understand you as a person. Because it is when you understand, when you become aware of yourself, you can be free. You can be free. Kasi alam mo yung ginagawa mo is based on, anchored on your values, and it's simply not just being bubbling and rambling about. So give time to know you. Another G is grow yourself. Grow yourself. Sabi nga, we don't want to feel conceited, we don't want the pressure to be high, so we just like to depreciate ourselves. But here is one thing. When you are growing yourself, your self-esteem is leveling up, your self-confidence is getting up. And so when there is a compliment, because you know that you have grown yourself, you worked at it, you put some effort into it, sasabihin mo ng maganda yung maraming salamat or thank you. I remember some clients of mine in weight loss management. No, I'm doing facilitation for that. And oftentimes when they are being complimented, no, sinasabihan sila, wow, ang ganda ng katawan mo. Naku, hindi naman yung totoo, sasabihin nila. At sabi ko, what did you do to be able to come up with such an attractive, muscular, lean, or good body? What did you do? Sabihin nila, nag-workout ako always, coach. Yung pagkain ko, this is how I eat. I only choose healthy food. And then I would sleep early. I would do exercise regularly. So that means you did something for yourself. Hindi ka lang naging healthy simply because naupo ka and you didn't do anything. You have grown yourself. And when you have grown yourself, your confidence level is high, your self-esteem is high, you will be very comfortable to accept any compliment, and you will not go because you know the stake, no? Alam mo yung impact, alam mo yung ginawa mo, alam mo yung pinagtrabahuan mo. So you easily can say, thank you so much for the compliment. Kasi alam mo pinagtrabahuan. Thirdly, grant yourself permission to accept compliment. Grant yourself permission to accept compliments. Growing up, we are not used, especially with the Filipinos, no? Kahit maganda yung kanta dyan, konti lang yung nagka-clap. Hindi tayo used to that. You will know a Filipino pag kontento siya kasi wala siya kinig. Pero pag hindi niya kontento, ang dami niyang sasabihin. But that is who we are, no? And that is what we have grown in, such an environment. But that's the very reason why naninibago tayo pag binibigyan tayo ng compliment. When you're being said, you're so beautiful, you're just so kind, so kind-hearted. So, nahihiya tayong gawin yun. Nahihiya tayong accept yun. So, one time, big time, grant yourself permission to accept compliments. Because when you do this, over and over again and consistently, you will become comfortable with it. and it will do you good because you will not go into a mode of self-depreciation. So it is, to me, it is an insult to my creator. It's an insult to God when you say, hindi ko kasi kaya yan. Because by birthright, we are all have been given the worthiness, the love. We are set apart, beautifully created by God. So when you downplay yourself, when you self-depreciate, because you are created in the image of God, you are hurting God first in yourself. And so it's very important when compliment is being said, sabi nga ni Pastor Coach, it is better to come from a state of trust than in a state of doubt. Kung palagi ka nalang may inisip, ako baka naman dito totoo sinabi niya, naku baka naman ganito yun. It will do you good if you do so, if you grant yourself permission to accept compliments. It will re-energize you, it will level up your confidence. Besides, even if it's a fake compliment, at the end of the day, hindi mo man alam yon, sino yung na-hurt? Hindi naman ikaw, but the other person. So, embrace it. When somebody says, you're good at this, when somebody says, I'm blessed to have you here, just simply say, thank you. Embrace that. Okay? So, according to Yehuda Berg, words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to trust, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to be humble. That's the very reason why we're practicing the gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. Because words have the energy to really make or break. Imagine you growing up and your family members will always say, ang bobo mo naman, hindi ka naman magandahin. You will actually grow up to be that if you continue to listen. If you continue to believe and you continue to listen, you're going to be that because words have power. Again, you cannot just be angry. That person is accountable to God for saying that so. But you have the key to open the door of believing it or not. So if you say, no, what you say is not true, I know I'm capable, I know I'm worthy, I know I can do this, you are declaring it to yourself, you are allowing your brain to hear you, and definitely your brain will reboot and program itself to really for you to become the person you have declared yourself to be. That's how powerful words are. And again, we can't control words from other people, but we can control how we react to those words that have been given. And we ourselves can powerfully declare and um, give ourselves that affirmation that we are created to really be the person we are designed to be. And we have been given that ability. When our mind is like that, definitely the mind will process and will give us so much ideas and so much energy for you to be able to really embrace what you have declared. Ganun po siya ka-powerful. Okay? That's why in the book of Proverbs it says, hindi maganda yung tongue mo. A tongue can break, no? Even if it has no bones, it can break anything. But then again, sa ibang tao yon, you have the power to say no to it, to not believe into it, but rather declaring that you are the child of God and so you're worthy, and you're worthy of the compliments that they've been given. Okay? So this is one of the things that I've read there in Ephesians 2:10. Before I end my conversation, it says, "For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago." So from the beginning of time, God has given you the talent and the skill because He has already laid a plan for you to go through. Therefore, He has created us with the capability, with the wisdom, with the creativity, because we are His masterpiece. So, maganda yung pagka-create natin niya sa atin. So, we should understand that it is harmful and it's not a good thing to really self-depreciate ourselves or self-deprecate ourselves. Okay? So, I hope that you get that, no, and you embrace that sharing this afternoon. And if you're used to self-deprecating humor, yung patawa lang pero it's a harmful joke for yourself, declaring yung kahit anong sabihin mo, if it's a joke, it's lumalabas po sa bibig nyo yan, niluluto yan ng brain, and definitely the brain is able to absorb it. That's why yung mga output hindi din maganda. Kasi nandun yan sa brain mo, nagiging pattern siya, and that's what you become, you're just thinking. So if you want to level up in your thoughts, you want to create new neural pathways, positive thoughts, thoughts that will level you up, thoughts that will glorify God, then let's have a conversation. Connect with me at 0995739843. Let's have that powerful conversation for you to truly understand. Remember, in overcoming self-depreciation, the first G is get to know you. Get to know you. So connect with me. Let's have that discovery call. And let me invite each and every one of you. I'm going to have a free, 100% free 90-minute coaching workshop for you to discover the secret I've been using and are proven to work to shake off discouragement. So this will be this coming next Sunday, October 31 at 2 p.m. So message me if you're interested. I'm going to be giving you to this coaching 90-minute coaching workshop. So we are facing life that is full of challenges because of the many stresses, and it's so easy to get discouraged. But again, as I say, there are so many ways that we can do to really bring us out of discouragement because it's not helping us. It's a negative emotion that will not propel us, and we will learn all those in the three ways to banish discouragement coaching workshop. And let me invite every parent, if you are watching this on a replay and you are needing so much input, how you can create a safe space for your kids, how you can understand them, how you can connect with them. Well, this is it. This is on October 30, What Matters Understanding Your Kids. This is a coaching workshop. You will come out with an action steps, okay, how you're going to be able to create a safe space where you and your child will be able to nourish and nurture your relationship so that you can better understand one another. Most especially, your parent, you can better understand your kid. So connect with me if you're interested. This is a coaching session of 2 hours and a half. So message me, PM me, and just share the link. Take a picture of this ad and give it to people whom you believe is needing so much. But basically, if you're a parent, and especially if you're starting one, it would be good to have this training workshop, no, undergo this workshop, because this will allow you to understand and see na paano mo sisimulan to create a safe space so that your mental health and your child's mental health will truly be uh, enhanced and will truly be protected. Okay? So that's October 30th. And as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as life coaches in our organization of professional certified life coaches. So if you are not yet a smart holder of Be Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, well, today is the best time for you to take action. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the Be Learning Society, which is the 10th maker of the Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. Yan na pong nakikita yung design na yan. That's what we are envisioning. That's what we are envisioning as safe home, Be Learning Homes for Mental Fitness. So enjoy the 5% discount for food and beverage when you order at the Coffee Republic, and then you get a full access to mental model masterclass by Master Coach A happening every fourth Saturday of the month, and a free 90-minute coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date this coming October 30. I'm so excited at 7 p.m. for our next mental model masterclass. As Master Coach A will now teach us about the thought leadership, and I'm just so excited. Every mental model masterclass is just like savoring. I'm gaining so much knowledge, and I call this the breakthrough knowledge. So she will teach us about the thought leadership mental model mastery. Learn the thought leadership mental model and discover how to become the 21st century knowledge entrepreneur. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. So, if you're also an individual who intend to embark on the journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A offers now co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is CPD accredited course with 40 credit units. CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things. And this what makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing personal professional development. Life coaching is a 21st century um, learning experience that empowers every professional to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing the relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. So, ang maganda dito, you're getting the CPD units, but at the same time, level up yung understanding mo. I mean, you become a better person. You level up really. I love since this pandemic started in March of 2020, I've been learning, like really level up in learning. And I believe I have become better as a professional certified life coach, but I've also become a better mom, a better wife, a better member of the community. So do hop in. Message Coach Rizal, okay, so that you can have the details. CACC course includes 21 web-based learning, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with master coaching, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. This program package also comes with many other bonuses, so connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So, let me invite you once again no, tomorrow for another coaching conversation at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. po, bukas po with, if I'm not mistaken, Coach Candy Teng, no? With uh, mindful eating. Tama ba? So anyway, tomorrow we have at 10 a.m. We have a 10 a.m. Coaching TikTok. We have 2 a.m. and we have 4 p.m. Okay, so do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow. Learn so much, grow as a person, become the best version of yourself. Okay, so once again, this is Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom. God bless everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.